Good morning.
No, keep going.
I
What are
was
we
going to
working
say,
on?
today I'm going to work on a little phrase to send out to, I don't know what the products to see if we could get some, I don't, what were
The
we?
little the email.
Yes. Yes.
How do we sell ourselves or describe ourselves and do all that? Is that what it was?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. We're selling our life away.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's sorry. Yes. How do we the best way to overall round out our podcast and what we're all about?
Correct.
Yes, better, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Sunday. We haven't recorded for a few days. We got through Christmas.
We had a
We
vacation.
got through our work weeks. Because I'm sure everybody knows, like this is fun for us. So this is like
Hmm.
our little side thing we get to do.
Yes.
It was a really busy week, really
Same.
busy, a lot going on. I mean,
Lots.
you even still had Christmas yesterday,
Hmm.
Saturday.
Hmm.
So I think
Hmm.
just getting through the holidays, I'm ready. I'm ready for 2026 to arrive.
Same. I was so
Um,
excited to get up and film right now.
yeah,
I missed
yeah.
it.
I um just before we even get started on the topic, Erin, like what do you have going on? Do you guys have New Year's plans? Did I ask you that last?
No,
It
I
really does
don't.
feel like we haven't recorded for a while.
Literally, I know nothing that's going on
Yeah.
in your life, really, and tell me, give me updates. You're a stranger to
Do
me
you
now.
guys
What's going
just
on?
like
Who
an
are you?
is it I know. Who are you? Introduce yourself. Are you having an early dinner? What do you guys
I
do?
never make plans. Heather's birthday's on January 1st, so I need to probably check in with her and see
What
what
a
she's doing.
freaking show off. I mean, if she didn't
Literally,
already have everything,
everybody
right?
has a
She's like, I'm
parade for
here
her. They
the
have a whole
first
day
of the
off for
year.
her. Literally. God, can we celebrate her anymore?
So it's
And
just with the
so
kids then, right? Just
yes.
casual,
So I just
comfy,
actually
staying the
just
same.
talked to one of my
Okay.
girlfriends and I asked her,
Hmm.
I said, do you guys have plans? So I don't know. All of our kids are kind of the same age and they're super chill. So I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe we'll go down to her house and chill at the beach or something. I don't know.
Perfect. Same
That's
with
all I
us.
have.
I think we're just indoors. Like it is, I'm
Same.
home.
It's
We have some good food. We just have
games or
movies. We'll
something.
watch.
Hmm.
I know. I can't make it until the ball drops. I can't. No matter
Really?
how hard I try. Yeah.
We'll stay
Maybe
up
if
at
I have a
least. I'll
Red
stay up.
Bull. But again, yeah. But I do
Red
hear,
Bull.
the fireworks and stuff. Yeah, a little sugar-free Red Bull.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
again, I mean, in the morning, I'll get everybody's text because that's usually how the
Yeah.
conversation is though with us too. Like I'll get everybody's text at night, and then when I'm awake super early in the morning, that's when I'm responding. It's like that
And
cycle.
everybody's just going to bed.
Yes, and I'll catch up. But yeah,
That is
same,
so
just
funny.
super chill, which I'm so excited about. But nothing's changed. That's how I've always been. Like let's just not
How
do
have
too
you stayed
much.
on your Weight Watchers? Has everything been pretty easy for you?
So I have been tracking again. I last week or the week prior when I was like, what am I going to do? The three things, like, how am I going to stay on
Oh,
track?
yes. Hmm.
No matter what I'm eating, I'm not holding back. I'm enjoying the holidays, not too
Hmm.
much, not too crazy,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I am tracking
Proportionally.
every single
Hmm.
thing that I'm consuming. Even if
Hmm.
it's 0 points items right now, I'm just writing everything down. It's kind
Smart.
of like my journal,
Hmm.
my phone journal, just to go back and see. Last night Fred and I shared this little coconut cookie at Costco. I did
Hmm.
half of it. I tracked it. I went into my weeklies, but I weighed myself yesterday. I mean, I don't, again, who cares if I jinx myself? I'm posting on Monday. I'm going to continue to post my weigh in Mondays. I
Hmm.
was down like point 0.5 when I weighed yesterday. So
Good.
we'll see. Yeah. So, I mean, but then yesterday I was like, I had pozole, tracked it.
Hmm.
We went to Ruby's for breakfast. Went with my mom to have breakfast. I got a veggie omelet, no cheese.
Love the veggie
I
omelet.
got, yeah, I love it. It's so
I do
good.
veggie egg white
So,
omelet. Yep, that's exactly what I get there. Raylene,
Henry,
I saw
I need to
two
take my
movies in the movie
creatine.
theater this week.
Wait, please tell me. Wait, hold on. Did you watch
Guess
Anaconda?
them. Yes.
Okay, did you laugh? I freaking laughed when Jack
Oh,
Black,
yeah.
spoiler alert, has that freaking pig like tied to his back and
I
he's
was
like running and
dying,
it's like, oh my
dying
God, that
with the rat in
movie
his
is
mouth. I died
hilarious.
at that part.
Yes,
And then when the
they
guy
did a
couldn't
great job.
pee,
What Steve Zahn,
is that his
whatever he
name?
does, yes,
I would never know his
He
name.
is, I remember him from Joyride with Paul Walker. This is like one of
Mm-hmm.
my
Mm-hmm.
favorite scary movies. He is so funny. And he was in
Him
White
in
Lotus
Saving
also. He's in
Silverman.
so many things.
Yeah,
I haven't
that's
watched
like
that in
it's
forever.
such a good movie.
Yeah, he's so freaking funny. They
Anyways,
did a
yeah, it
great
was funny.
job. And
I thought it was funny. It was a
Ice
nice
Cube comes
twist on
out.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, and J Lo.
Okay, what else?
Damn.
Wait,
Okay,
what else
J Lo.
did you watch? I mean, is she
A
vegetarian? I
Avatar.
need to look that up.
I
Oh
don't think she
God.
is.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Avatar.
I don't mean to roll my eyes. Don't mean to roll my eyes, but I need to know how many times do they say I see you? Like what's the whole thing plot of the movie? Do they still do that? Like I see you the whole time?
Oh, they do say that. Is that a thing? I don't
Have you
really
seen the
watch
first
a
one?
lot of like Avatar stuff that they're too
I
long.
just
I took a little
they
nap in
lost
the
me at the
beginning.
first one. Okay.
I took a
But
nap.
is it good? I'm sure visually
Yeah, yeah, it was good.
maybe I'll
I mean, it was entertaining. We
there
did the
was
IMAX, so we had the
oh
glasses and all
oh
that
then
stuff.
it yeah. Okay, so it was probably the color and
It was very
the
interactive.
cinematography.
Yes,
Yeah.
I felt like I was on a
Um
ride.
on Instagram, I'm gonna have to send to you. It's so funny. It's this guy does going to Avatar just to watch Doomsday, like Avengers Doomsday trailer, and then
Hmm.
after when
Hmm.
it's like the now it's time for your show, the guy gets up and he walks out because he's like
Oh
he
my
just wants to
god,
see Marvel. Like I'm pumped for that movie
that one's gonna be good.
because
I'll watch that in the
because
movie
my
theater.
I'm sorry, my Captain America Chris Evans comes back.
He's coming
Yes,
back.
thank you.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
gosh.
yeah, that one's
All
gonna be
right.
good.
Well, if everybody can tell, we are so excited to be talking to each other again.
We have
We
4 days
just
to
like,
catch up
yeah,
on.
on a tangent. But yeah, yes. Um, but let's see. Yeah, that's it. Today,
Well, good.
you
I'm
guys,
glad.
it's
I'm glad you
Sunday.
got
We're
to
gonna
stick on it.
get ready for the week. Yeah,
I did
we'll see
some workouts.
tomorrow.
I did the
Tomorrow when we meet.
F45. I was just telling Raylene she
Oh
needs to
yeah,
do it with me.
please. No, tell
So I think
everybody
we should do
we
that.
should do a meetup. Yeah, we should do like a
Yeah,
meetup
let's do
at
a
one of
meetup
the
at F45.
F45s.
I mean, it's just like a stations type of situation. It's quick. It's fast. You can what is it that you call it when you don't do the weights? What is modify it? You can modify it however
Yeah.
you want. I fun music, men and women, so it's not like you could bring your husband if you want. I told Curtis I would take him next time. And yeah, it was quick, it was fun, it was for an hour, 50 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that, and then you're done.
Give
And I
what are
am
like
so
just
sore right
two
now.
examples, Aaron, two examples of stations. Like what did you have to do? Was it
Okay,
jumping jacks or was it uh-huh.
one station you're doing a ski machine where you're just pulling the ropes
Oh,
down.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah,
that
okay,
one's
I
easy.
like that.
No
Uh-huh.
weights on it. And then another one is you have like there's different weights on the sandbags, but you put like a sandbag on your back and then you just do squats. I think the one I did was like
Okay, yeah.
10 pounds. I don't know, something easy. Another one, you're just on a bike. Another one, you do like a push up. Another one, you're on your back and you do hip thrusters and you walk your heels
Uh-huh.
out and then you walk them back. And so your butt
That's
is
see, that's
just
all
clenched the whole
doable
time.
stuff, right?
Yeah,
That's so
it's
cool.
not
Okay,
it's
I'm
not hard
excited to try
movements.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
We'll
do it.
definitely plan a meetup. So or I'll go with you too before we even do a meetup.
Let's
I
do it.
want to try
First thing in
that.
the morning, we'll just get it out of the
So
way. 1 hour done.
yeah, and that reminds me, they're bringing Body Rock, Aaron, to Test Marketplace
Are we meeting
right
up and
next
doing a body
to
rock?
right, right next to we absolutely are. Yes, we
45
are.
in there.
We are. It's oh,
We
they
have to.
might I've seen those. I see those everywhere.
Yeah, they're
It
everywhere.
is right there by Dick's Sporting Goods. So we'll plan that too when it
Oh,
opens.
good.
It's
Right where we
under I
parked.
think
Okay.
it's like yep, I think it's under construction. But
Okay,
now that
good.
we've ranted for 10 minutes, let's get into our topic.
Yeah, give it to us,
everybody's
Raylene.
going to have everybody's going to have a headache. It is critical. I don't freaking remember. Aaron, hold on, you
Curating
guys.
a
Oh,
transition
curating.
circle.
Not you guys, it's curating, not even
A
critical. Wrong C. A transition circle. Now, what does
Yes.
that
How
mean?
to build a solid circle when you're making a big transition in your life. Support
Yeah.
groups. It could be men though. Like it doesn't have to just be women,
Uh-huh.
but I like my women
Yeah.
circles. It's easy for me to lean on them, but how do you realize if you're in a good circle, if you need to build a new one, because when you're making big transitions, you're going to need solid people
Yeah.
in your on your team.
I mean, I know I have a solid circle because even when I'm thinking about something, I'm sending a text out saying, like, hey, this is what I'm thinking of doing. No matter
Mm-hmm.
what, everybody's cheering me on. Or if somebody wants to give feedback, I am
Mm-hmm.
open to taking that. Like, okay, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Like,
Yep.
and we
And
can
I think
have
that's
that
like,
comfortable, crucial conversation that does not
yes,
affect
because
friendship
that
or
is,
relationships.
if you want to make a big change, that is the first thing you need to establish is I am
Yeah,
giving all of you guys a green light to give me feedback. Because if
right.
you want, there's a difference between having an enabling group and then having an
Mm-hmm.
accountability group.
Right.
Accountability people can
Exactly.
hold you accountable, you know?
Right.
And yeah, but I think you have to kind of check your battery when you're hanging around people if you don't have that solid circle yet,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like really
Right. Right.
most of your friendships are long term, right?
Right, exactly. Yes, people have been in my
Same.
life, my close friends
Yes.
for many, many years.
Decades. Yes. So, let's say you don't have that yet. When you are
Hmm.
around the girls that you think, okay, I think this might be my support group, check in and
Right?
see, do I feel charged afterwards? Do I feel
Test the
refreshed?
waters.
Or am I feeling drained?
Yep.
Yes. It has
Yeah.
to start with like a simple, because there are vampire, people are out there
Right.
that just,
Draining.
and they could be good support for someone else, but they can drain you by the way they support you.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
keep that in mind always. What else?
Yep.
What
That's
else do you
that's
feel
both
like a
personal
solid?
and professional. I was gonna say,
Yes.
personal and professional too, because at our age, also, I think we do have that instinct to know what is best for us and what feeds us
Mm-hmm.
more. With friendships. So I know too, like specific topics I can share with there's people and other ones I'll be like, oh, like they won't need to see that until I post it or like
Yep.
bring it up in a different
Keep it.
discussion.
Yep.
So I do have that divide. Um but
Correct.
again, I will not take anything personal if one of my close friends, like you mentioned, it is that green light to give me your honest opinion because there is no
Mm-hmm.
judgment with my solid rock group of friends because we're
Because that's the only
comfortable
way you're going to get
discussing stuff.
to the next
Right.
level. Yeah. Because if you
Right.
keep putting yourself in a situation that everybody just, let's say you're going through a divorce or you're going to go through a breakup this year. You're like
Yeah.
venting, venting, venting. This guy has all the red flags. If you keep venting to the same
Mhm.
circle and they're not trying to inspire you to get out of it or trying to like, hey, let's figure out a solution to this. I don't mind listening
Right.
to a vent for 10 minutes, but what's the solution?
Exactly.
Because we can't just come here every week and just not have
The
change
same.
to it.
It's the same venting.
Yes.
Right. So it's
But
like a
I
hamster
think
wheel.
that that's where it becomes healthy, if you
Right.
can get out of that, and you have a solid group of people that are telling you like, hey, these are the steps to get that through that, and we're here for you.
Right.
I think that you need, and that's another thing is you need to feel safe around your group.
And on the
Test the waters.
receiving end, Aaron, if you're asking
Yeah.
your friends for that advice, as we get older, be comfortable or try to learn how to accept that advice and listen. If you're asking for advice and you already have your mind set one way, you're not going to be receiving any of the information that they're saying. You also
Correct.
have to be, I'm asking you, or, like, tell me, what do you think? Or let me run this by you, or that whole breakup thing that you just mentioned. If you're venting and you're saying stuff to your friends or your group of your support group, listen to what they're saying also. Doesn't
Hmm.
necessarily mean you have to take their advice, but it's all stuff from a perspective outside looking in because it could give
Correct.
you a fresh perspective on something that you haven't
Yes.
seen. So
Yes.
also
You
taking
have
that
to
advice and
know.
not just blocking it out.
Yeah, you have to know that they're coming from from a loving space.
Mm-hmm.
Whether I agree with it right off the bat, because your ego, when you are making big
Exactly.
transitions, your ego is going to be bruised. It is going to be humbled. It
Yeah.
is all of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a smooth and easy.
Right.
Just because we got here doesn't mean that it wasn't. It was not smooth and easy the whole time, but
Right.
it's okay because they're coming from a loving space. But you have to commit your brain to knowing that. You have to like know that these people have my back and they have my best interest at heart. That is why they are telling me this.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's too easy to be
Mm-hmm.
like, they just don't like me or they're not understanding me or they're not, you know what I mean? And it's like, no, they're trying to help you,
Right.
you know? But you
Right.
do have to feel safe with
Um,
those people, you know?
yeah. Yeah, because there could be flags too. If you're asking a friend, "Hey, this blah blah blah, I'm going through this," and they're like, "Why did you did it?" That's not a friend. That's when you could be like, "Oh
Victim
yeah,
blaming.
this is
Yeah,
yeah, that's a red flag." So,
huge.
but yes, getting those critical
The crucial circle.
curating a transition. So it's
We
kind
need
of
a
like getting
crucial
your
circle. That's
Avenger
it.
group together. Like you got to get your baddies
Yeah, yeah, it
together,
is.
male
It's
or
building a
female.
team.
You're put yeah, you're putting them together and
Yeah, you're
bringing them
creating
all, you know.
a review board. Hey guys, am I on the right track? Am
Yeah.
I doing this right? What am I doing?
Well, yeah. I brought everybody today to discuss this personal matter that I have.
I mean, honestly, that's what we do at the salon. Like, I mean, really, people come in
Oh,
every 6 weeks
good.
with huge
Yeah.
updates on their life, and you're like, "All right, give it to me. Let's go through this. We have an hour to
Yes.
figure out a solution to
Yeah.
it. Let's go." Yeah, it's
I
fun though.
still
I mean,
think the stylist knows more than anybody. Like somebody's stylist knows so
we
much
hold all
more
the
than
secrets.
anybody else.
Well, we know when
100%.
things are going to happen before they happen, that's for sure. And
Yeah.
I try to give positive feedback where it's like solid, I got you. I'm here for you. I support you
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
whichever one you do. But,
Yeah.
if I'm going to put your best interest at heart, this is how I would play that role. This is how I would do it. Because of course, at the end of the day, those girls are my girls, like I don't want to see any of
Right.
them hurting, so but again, like everybody has a different role. I know with each person who I'm just the cheerleader, who I'm the anchor, who I am the one
Mhm.
that's like, hey, I've been through this before. I can tell you how it worked for
Yeah.
me. So I try to kind of be all those for each person that needs different things. But
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, but there's also things to avoid when you are, like I said, there are energy vampires that just drain you.
Mhm.
There are some people that hear your problem or your, whatever you're going through, and then they'll be like, oh, that's never happened to me. Why is that happening to you? So then you feel worse after leaving the conversation. And so just watch out for energy drainers. Take note of like when you're done hanging out with girlfriends or a one on one coffee date and you feel drained afterwards, that might not be the person for you. That might not be that your review
Mhm.
board.
Okay, so Erin, on the topic of the curated group, or what about truth tellers, that one friend or person in your support group that can challenge you, not bad, but kind of, push you a little bit to be like, well, this is something that you want to do. What about this? Or have you thought of XYZ?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I welcome that absolutely,
Same.
because I could also not even be thinking about those things. So that's why I do reach out to my group to be like,
Yep.
hey, this is, like, I'm thinking about this. What about this? But while supporting me, they're also like, hey, let me just also throw this in the ring.
Yeah, because I've had to do that
Or,
for girlfriends. Let's say,
mhm,
because I have a couple of girlfriends that are single right now. And when they start dating somebody, I'll hang out with them, right? And I'll see
mhm,
something where I'm like, that's a little iffy. And it's not like, oh, it's a huge red flag, but I'm just like, personality trait wise, I'm just like, this person's a little off. And because in the beginning, everybody's trying to mold themselves to be what you want them to be. And I'm like, I don't know, like
yeah,
I can get a feel just off their energy immediately. And I won't really have a lot of reasoning behind it, but I'm just like, listen, the energy's off. There's something there.
mhm,
And I will only hang out with people that I feel like I can comfortably tell them, hey, I don't know, there's something off there. And because if they're
yeah,
afraid to hear that from you, you don't want to not say anything. And then they develop all this like, love for each other. And then they're stuck with them. And you're like, well, I should have said something in the
right,
very beginning. And then, yeah, and I am that person. Everybody that has me in their life knows I'm going to probably say
mhm,
something if I feel like it's a little bit off. And it's like, hey, you don't need to break up with the person. You don't need to end. And this is true
right,
for your girlfriends. You don't need to break up with these people. It's just like, hey, that might not be the people I go to when I'm making a big transition in my life. Um,
mhm,
and again, if you're dating somebody and we don't think that it's like a great fit and we really have no reason for it, and I'll just say, hey, there's something off with the person.
right,
I will tell my girlfriends that. You would too. I know you would. So it's
yeah.
like,
And
yeah.
how
And I would,
would you like, okay, say you're hanging out with your friend, you're meeting the new person that they're dating, and you're like, oh,
Hmm.
something's off. I'm not a fan. Da, da, da. You do talk to them. Do you also feel comfortable enough to be like, well, then I really don't want. I'll hang out with you, but I really don't want to hang out with your partner.
Ooh, that's a big one. I mean, it has to be pretty deep and it has to be multiple situations where I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want to hang out with that person anymore. But yeah, I have no problem telling them that though. You
Mm-hmm.
have to. And then let it
Yeah.
be on them. Like, hey, if you want to, like, and
Right.
there are some points where, like, yeah, they might not like you, and you're just, or the person you're dating, and you're like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take note because I promise you, they have your back, and they are doing it because they love you so much that they want to let you know the
Right.
truth. You know,
Right.
I
And
totally
if I'm
respect that
spending
though.
my time, I don't want to drain, yeah, I wouldn't want to drain my battery or just to be like, oh, on a mediocre time when I'd rather
Agreed.
give my all 100% to my friend that I really want to spend my time with.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. I never even
Yeah.
thought about that one. Yeah, where they have now established a relationship and you don't want to hang out with the person. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, all of my friends right now are pretty
Right.
much married and I've known their spouses forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are some that you question that it's usually like I'll say it in the beginning and then it's funny, like you don't need to break up with the person, but I can promise you this, that will like
Right.
now you're looking at them different. You know, you're like, wait, hold on, are they like that? You know? But yeah, there are some people
Yeah.
that don't, that overlook those things. But as long as I say it in the beginning, it's typically like heard and understood because I'm not one
Mm-hmm.
that like
Right.
just fusses over small things, you know? But and that's the thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
like the person, like Alyssa, for instance, she's dating, or if she wants to date, she
Mm-hmm.
knows that there's a board of people that are going to judge him when he comes in our house. You know, there's no question.
Right.
It's not like we're going to be assholes. We'll welcome
Right.
anybody in our home. But I'll tell you right now, like we
Yeah.
all have your best interests at heart, and it better be superb if you think that they're going to fit in. Which it's not that we're not hard people to fit in.
Exactly.
It's just like we have higher standards for you than you probably do for yourself. You know, and that's what girlfriends do.
Exactly. Yeah.
And at the
Yeah.
end of the
No, I
day, I
agree.
know how to say, hey, I don't think it's a greatest fit, but you know what, if that's what makes you happy, I'm here to support you.
Mm-hmm.
I can take
Mm-hmm.
hanging out with them for 5 minutes or whatever, but um
Right.
but most of the time when I'm with my girlfriends, it's like girls only kind of a thing because I don't, we're already with our spouses all the time, you know what I mean? So
Aaron, that's it. That's it right there. Exclamation at the end. When I'm hanging out again, we could do a couple things. That's fine. But yes, I have like, like my time with Fred, we're around each other all the time. When I'm with my girlfriends, that is when I'm like, I want to talk about anything, everything, whatever, and just have a
yes.
great time. And not that I have to babysit Fred because he's fine on his own and having conversations, but it's just some kind of just, oh, it's a great time for me to just, again, I let loose with Fred. I'm fine, but it's just a
Yeah,
different
but it's
vibe
different when
with
it's your
just my
girlfriends.
girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And it, yeah. And
It's
I
a whole
think for
different
me, this
ballgame.
is only me. I'm speaking on myself. I do need my just girl time. And I love that. And I value that. Even my
A
movie
hundred
dates, I'll
percent.
have movie dates with just girlfriends. I went
Yeah,
and saw Anaconda with Fred, but it's just different. And I love
it
my
is.
girl time.
Yes. Yes. There's nothing that but again, we have solid girlfriends, so I feel bad for people
Mm-hmm.
that are just like, maybe I need to make a transition in girlfriend and replace some of them. I don't know, like move them around. But we
Yeah.
really do have solid girlfriends. After we're done leaving, I always have
Yes.
high energy after I'm done. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just there's something about a sisterhood that cannot be replaced. But I'm
Mhm.
sure men feel the same way when it's them out with their guys and golfing and doing all the things.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
I
they don't
think
even
that
talk about it. Their conversation
yeah,
is
they can
like
sit
just more
for
on.
4 hours
Yeah.
and not even
It's
talk.
n-
It's
yeah.
crazy.
It's they come
but
back just yeah, yes. It's so funny
but
that you mentioned that.
that's how
That's
they
hilarious.
recharge. Um
Yeah.
so yeah,
My
I do
yeah.
think that you just need to have open honesty. It has to be a green light policy.
Mhm.
You have to feel safe
Mhm.
around the people that you're around because you need to be able to go to people when you have, hey, I'm having a
Yeah.
real tough time here and I don't know how to get out of it. I don't know what do I do,
Yeah,
And it could be a
exactly.
friendship that you maybe lost along the way. Or like, let's say you know, one of your girlfriends got into a relationship you didn't love 10 years ago, but she's like kind of slowly checking in and seeing if you're still there. And
Yeah.
she wants to come
Be
to
there
you and
for
say, hey,
them.
dude, I'm ready to make this
You
transition.
be
What do I
there
do?
and you
You
accept
be
them.
there.
Yeah. I mean, I
My
would say
friendships don't have expiration
my
dates. And
yeah.
most of my
Yes.
girlfriends once, like, let's say the girls up in Oakland, all of my girlfriends that I used to be roommates with, they know at any point if I get a
Mhm.
phone call from them, I'm answering it. And if you want to come down and you need a room, you're here. You know, like,
Yeah.
you have a safe place at my house. We will pick up right where we left off. I don't need to be with you every
Yep.
weekend in order for a friendship to grow. That's not how that works. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are my sisters and they will forever be. And so, yeah, if you fell off for years and you're in a tough spot and you need help, I'm here, you know. That's just what
Yep.
that sisterhood will
Absolutely.
never die. It will never die. But yeah,
Absolutely.
everybody
Great
needs them
point,
though.
Erin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, you need a circle. So
Good
start
topic.
building, start taking note of all the
Yes.
things.
Yeah.
And you
Yes.
know, if you don't have them, you can write into us. We're here, we're solid.
Hi. Anybody? Anybody there? Yes. Before we disconnect, let's talk about that meditation again for our
Yes.
listeners.
It's coming up.
January 11th, in person
111.
or on live, Instagram live. It is going to be in San Clemente. It is going to be at, Erin, what's the park?
Pines Park. Pines Park.
Pines Park in San Clemente, January 11th. Again, in person or on Instagram Live. Join us. Do you want to pick up some techniques just to kind of
Yep.
even at home, if you're just like, let me just take a few
De-stress.
minutes and I need to clear my mind. I need, because we're getting over the holidays. The holidays haven't been stressful for me, but I am so excited for 2026 that I'm just ready to like, let's
100%.
get that year started. Like
We are
pumped.
so solid in what
So
our goals are.
so let's kick it off, with our first of our series. And if you have any questions about it, DM us, email us, message us. We're on, or you can email us at brokeactivitiespodcast@gmail.com. And I hope everybody's tuning in. If you have any questions,
Yeah.
send us, we're on Apple Podcast and Spotify. I did get a message yesterday from Geneva. Hi, Geneva. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you're supporting us. And she was like, hey, how can I listen?
Yay.
Because she saw our little clip. So I told her, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on YouTube. If you want to watch our faces, that's us at 6 a.m. But yeah, if you have
Love.
any questions, if you have a topic that you want us to
Yeah.
cover, again, it is navigating life in our 40s, friendships, wellness, career,
Creating healthy
anything like,
habits. Mm-hmm.
yes. Yeah. And we just want to be your support group. And, we're here for you. Erin,
Yep. We
any
are.
closing statements, notes, topics?
No, we are. That sounds
All right.
great. And I can't wait to hear
All
from
right, guys.
people. I'm ready to
All right.
see what
We're
2026 has. Let's go.
heading into the final days of 2025. That's
Let's do
it. We're
this.
finishing solid. All right, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Yes.
We'll be back tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Oh, it ended.